on here. Man, what a pleasure. I get to see you guys all the time. Hi,
Good
Sandy.
morning.
Hi, Deborah. Hi, Melody, Sarah, Star, Sherry's iPhone 2.
Oh, we got the dean, both deans,
Yes.
dean and
All
dean.
right.
Hey now.
Charlie Brown is
My whole
here.
goal, I'm very, very blessed because one time Trish sent me a message and said she just loved and appreciate me. And I said, I finally made the dean's list.
Ta-da!
Very funny.
I remember that.
And with that, recess is in session. Welcome, everybody. It is 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, or whatever time it happens to be where you are because you are watching us right now. Recess is now in session, and basically it's open. In other words, whatever topic, we don't specify at all. And we just want everybody to have a good time. It's a great way to get the week started. And, you know, we're heading into the final 2 weeks of the year. So, and I also, if you don't mind my indulging, happy Hanukkah. Because we just started the first night last night. It's what you see, the menorah, there it is. I'm trying to learn how to do opposites because of the way this screen is. That's a menorah. We lit candles one last night. If you saw my post in the Unlimited Wisdom group, and I actually have a story I want to tell, but I want Robert to get going. Kind of get everybody into the holiday spirit. So, Robert.
Well, thank you, everybody. I love and appreciate you. Great day, and but again, I just to reiterate what Craig already said. Monday recess is, sort of a throwback to, everyone not waiting for a break in school, right? And we go out to recess. They ring the bell. We run out into the playground, and some people are sitting around in little groups, but we just want to get to know each other. You know what I mean? Hi, Bob. We just want to get to know each other and that's it. So maybe really interesting thing is maybe we could start out with just talking about, what do people normally do, or what do you do during holiday season? How do you celebrate, or if you don't? It is funny. It is funny that we talk about how we are based on the people that we're around. So, when our kids were small, it seemed like we did all these incredible, crazy things for the kids. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden they got to the age where I don't know, they know everything and they don't care. And I seen a post the other day, and it was hilarious. It said, "Man, I thought I knew a lot, but now I'm having conversations with my teenager, and I realized that I didn't know anything." So we've all seen that. Hi Matt, thanks for getting on here, and hi Kevin, hi Arthur, and so yeah, if you guys want to celebrate what you do, or how you celebrate, or if you don't celebrate, so then for a little while, until our now Ezra's here, right? So now all of a sudden it's like when Matt met Hannah. Um, Hannah was just loves Christmas. So now all of a sudden it's like we started decorating for Christmas because of Hannah. And so now all of a sudden it's like Terry's little joke. And some of you, I hope, still think it's a joke because it's just Terry if you know her. But she says when it comes to holidays, that's when she sort of goes to a different religion, which is Jehovah Witness. See, she doesn't have to celebrate holidays. So sometimes Terry is sort of like, we don't need lights, we don't need a tree, we don't need it. But as soon as somebody else wants it, it's like, yeah, yeah, totally. So, of course, I'd like to know how many things that Grandma bought Ezra for Christmas. So she does. It's funny how people's mind can change. So, yeah, that's a little us. So, if anyone wants to talk about what they do and how they celebrate the Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever.
Well, I guess if you don't mind, I guess I'll start since
Why-
Hanukkah.
Why do you think we'd mind? You're part of the family.
Okay, thank you very much. Um, Last night, for those of you who are unaware, was the first night of Hanukkah. Hanukkah and all the Jewish holidays, by the way, are always celebrated at sunset of the day before, because many of the calendars say first day is considered like today. But if you ever look on a calendar, always back it up to the sunset of the night before, because according to the Bible, God said there was night and then there was day. And so that is how, in the Jewish religion, we celebrate a new day, is at sunset. That's the start of the new day. So last night was Hanukkah. And actually, I have kind of put together a small story of Hanukkah. If
Please.
you'll indulge me, I felt like I really wanted to share this with everybody because you guys are very special to me. And if you saw the picture, I posted it on Unlimited Wisdom. It is of the first night of Hanukkah. And so we had a very nice dinner with family. And we honored the holiday by eating what is known as latkes, potato pancakes, and sufganiyot, which are jelly-filled donuts. They're like little, we had little donut holes and we injected them with jelly. And it's the sweetness of the new year. So if you'll indulge me, it'll be a few minutes. I really appreciate it.
Please. You already got me baffled. I don't know how you fill a hole with jelly.
Stick that syringe right in and pump it in. Oh, and they were so
Are
good.
you going to
last
pass
night.
some around?
I'm sorry. I wish they just won't fit right through the camera here. But and they're called sufganiyot. I know it in Hebrew. So, anyways, let me share this story with you. I'll type how it looks in English here, but
Okay.
it's this story that I worked on with ChatGPT. Thank you, Chat. Is called The Hanukkah Miracle: A Story of Light and Resilience. Now, over 2,000 years ago in the land of Judea, a group of people stood against all odds. The Jewish people faced oppression under the rule of the mighty Seleucid Empire, the Assyrians at that time, and their temple in Jerusalem, the holiest of places, was desecrated. Its sacred altar turned to worship foreign gods, but the spirit of the Jewish people would not be extinguished. A brave group called the Maccabees, led by Judah Maccabees, said enough, and they rose up in a revolt, driven by their faith, their unity, and their unwavering belief in the freedom to be who they were. Against a massive army, they fought, and against all odds, they won. The temple was reclaimed, but their work wasn't done because they had to rededicate the temple, purify it, and rekindle the sacred menorah, the lamp that symbolizes the divine light, or in the Jewish temple, the Ner Tamid. And this is where the miracle begins. Not only did they win this against a massive army, but they found enough oil to burn for one night. But with hope in their hearts, they lit the menorah anyway, trusting that somehow it would last until more oil could be prepared. The miracle is the flame did not go out. One day turned into 2, into 3, into 8 whole days and nights. And thus the miracle of Hanukkah was born, the festival of lights, a story of light triumphing over darkness, of faith and perseverance in the face of hardship. So today we celebrate Hanukkah by lighting the menorah. That's right there. Yeah, exactly, Bob. And we light it one candle at a time to remember the hope, courage, and a little bit of light that can illuminate even the darkest of times. So as you see the candles burning, remember that just like the Maccabees, we all have the power to bring light into the world, one spark at a time.
Whoa. Wow,
And
I love that. Thank you for sharing that, Craig. That was cool.
thank you. And this right here, some of you may know of the dreidel. If you've ever heard the song, I Have a Little Dreidel, I Made It Out of Clay, and when it's dry and ready, a dreidel I shall play. This was used to kind of celebrate Hanukkah because the Jewish people did not want to, when they gathered to kind of make plans and things like that, of course, the troops would come around and, try to catch them doing their business. So what they invented was a little game called dreidel. And each one of these symbols that you see here represents a gambling game. So, and it also represents a great miracle happened there. Let's see. Nun, Gimel, Hey, and Shin, meaning a great miracle happened there. And in Israel, this Shin is changed to a letter called Po, or Nes Gadol Haya Pol, Po, which means a great miracle happened here. And it's a betting game. So everybody puts a little coin in, or sometimes we use lima beans. It's always fun. You put a bean in, everybody antes up, and then you spin the dreidel, and whatever lands up is what happens. So the gimel means the person who spun wins everything, takes the whole pot. Then everybody antes up again. A hay means that you take half of the pot. A shin means that you kind of put in one or two pieces that you have. And a nun means nothing at all. So it's just one of the fun little things that we do in Hanukkah.
So is that like the first dice?
Probably. But Hanukkah dates back to 165 BC, and in our case, BCE. Now, BC, of course, everybody says before Christ, but the way that the Jewish people interpret BCE is before the Common Era. So,
oh wow,
that's how that works. So, just a little Hanukkah knowledge.
Yeah. I just see this thing flying across the screen saying, "And now that you know."
Well, after Craig read that, I had it playing in my mind the Hanukkah song from Adam Sandler.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you want to share, if you have Jewish friends, if you want to share a phrase to them, obviously Happy Hanukkah, but the other phrase in Hebrew is Hag Sameach. So I'll type it in the chat so that you know. Okay. And it's just a friendly way of saying happy holidays.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Craig. How many people enjoyed that? That I like learning from people. And Arthur, since you were came out, what do you do for Christmas?
Well, I hate decorating it every single year. Yeah. So if we could avoid not having anything out, I would prefer that. But my wife is the one that insists on decorating stuff and putting all the lights up. But she wanted me to put all the lights up outside, and I'm like, you know how much of a pain in the ass that is? To put the lights up outside for 2 weeks and then to take it all down.
It is. Do you put up a tree at all?
We have a little 4.5-foot tree sitting on a table with boxes around the bottom of it so the cats can't jump up on it.
I sent Arthur a cat house that you stand up and it's got different places in there that they can go and hide, but then all the tree limbs go on to that part of the thing, so the cat house is in the center under something extremely solid that won't tip over.
That's the problem with decorating a tree, is the cats want to swipe it and hit things off, but they that's why we have it up on a table. Otherwise, you see some people they will put a plastic barrier around their tree, or they'll they'll do all kinds of things to try and keep the cats out of there, but because the cats will climb it, they eat the pine needles and then they throw it up. It's just like, oh my gosh.
Gee whiz.
My wife wanted to put this garland on our. We have this pony wall that divides the living room and the kitchen. She wanted to put this garland all across there. I'm like, the cats are just gonna knock that down or eat it.
That's funny. Thanks for sharing, Arthur. Anybody else want to share?
If I may, not to go back to the Hanukkah, just for a quick moment, Deb, the actual pronunciation, even though I printed it in pronunciation for you, easy to say, is Chag, because Hebrew uses that sound. Chag Sameach. Yeah.
Arthur was just talking about cats.
That's what my cats sound like.
Yeah. So yeah, like you're throwing up a hairball, but that's the actual way to pronounce it. But people will understand if you say Hag Sameach.
Got it.
So okay, sorry, I just wanted to clear that up.
I seen Sandy raise her hand.
I was just gonna say David hates putting lights up outside all the time, so I did put it in the comments for Arthur too, but we use angel halo lights now, and you can customize them so when the Dallas Cowboys are playing, like we can make it that color if we want to, although they lost their ass last night to a stupid team. Sorry, Jerome. And then and then we do have little laser lights that go outside too. So we have one that faces the garage and one out in the front of the house. So those like twinkle like this right here. And that's
that's
how we
easy.
decorating
That's
outside.
easy. The laser lights, I can do those. Just shines
Yeah.
on the house.
Yeah, and that's all we do for outside decorating. We have our tree inside. Our cat doesn't bother it. I think probably because I beat his ass the first 2 times he did it. But he doesn't touch it anymore. He is, however, jumping up on top of the table where we have our village this year. So he is being naughty this year now.
Yeah, that's
But that's
funny.
what we do. And no more Amazon boxes. They're all wrapped in under the tree.
There, perfect. I years and years ago, I used to watch NFL all the time, and it's crazy when it gets to the playoffs where these teams. It's like I because I am aware of it. I seen a post the other day that talked about how is it Dax Preston? Is it?
Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott.
Yeah. How his total, everything that every quarterback does, he's now in the top 6 overall of all the quarterbacks, just can't get to the Super Bowl. And I'm going like, that's gotta suck big time.
A lot of it has to do with the owner. The owner really needs to sell.
Yeah, it's sad, but it's definitely never as sad as the Vikings. You know what I mean? But yeah, I only know those 2 teams. My people that I always hung around, it was the wife and the husband that were fighting, and it was always the Cowboys against the Vikings. So when that game was on last night, I watched a little bit of it, and I'm just like, oh my God, that's gotta. So Bob, that's what Bob does. Bob just, I talk, how's Christmas for Bob? And he's like, football.
Football, right. Football's on.
My wife asked if we should invite my mom over for Christmas. My mom is her husband. He's a truck driver, just like Kevin is doing right now. But so I don't know if they're going to be home for Christmas or on the road. But she asked if we should invite them over because her Broncos game is on Christmas, and I'm like, well, definitely no then, because you all I hear from you is just screaming and fuck this, fuck you, motherfucker. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I don't want my family over here for that. I'm like, it's just like angry yelling and screaming, and it's not fun to be around.
You see a bunch of people sitting around screaming and swearing at a TV. That is pretty hilarious.
Well, she has her whole Broncos hat thing that looks like a horse, and I'm like, she wore it yesterday and was screaming while I was in my office, and I had to like turn the volume up. I'm like, I can't even hear the video I'm watching because she's screaming so loud.
I can't do the Broncos at all because the first guy that robbed me at the credit union was wearing a Broncos jersey, and now I hate the Broncos. I can't stand watching them.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, can you see how they angry? They're angry. They're fans. You know what I
I
mean?
know.
Yeah.
Well, as long as the Buccaneers don't wear that god awful uniform that they wore this last week, Coach Bob, they wore the old orange uniform with that pirate on their
Yeah.
helmets, and it's like, oh,
No
please
wonder
go
they
back.
lost.
Yeah, exactly. Go back
I
to
made
the
my
new
Butchie
uniforms.
I made my Butchie and Buddy video for the Packers versus the Broncos before the game was over, so I was wrong.
Oh man, Lisa, what do you and Freddie do?
You know, I was just thinking about that. You know, I used to decorate everything because we used to have little ones here always, and we haven't had that for years now. So, you know what? We put all our lights on the sliding hill, and we invite all the whole town, whoever wants to come. So there you go. Yeah,
That, that
that's where we spend Christmas is on the sliding hill.
very
So
cool.
lots of videos to come. And I wanted to add when Arthur was talking about his cats because we have four now too, and it's just like wild zoo around here. But
Get two more and you'll
out
be
in
equal
the
with me.
yeah, but out in the garage, we've got a Fred's got an actual tree in there, tucked in a corner with the branches sticking out, and it goes all the way up to the roof, which is like 14 foot tall.
Wow.
Right? And then he's got a catwalk going all the way across. So these cats have got like a maze they can run, and it scares the hell out of you, especially if you're up in the apartment because he hears all the floorboards rattling. Grandpa, Grandpa's living up in the apartment. So
That's
anyway,
kidding.
it's a zoo around here. It really is. But we love it.
That's awesome.
Hey,
Thank
Rob, everyone. This is Deborah. I just love Christmas because of the reason, the birth of Jesus. And I do got to say, Craig, that was so special that you told us about Hanukkah. That was so impressive to my heart. Thank you. And I'm just so excited because today, my beautiful, beautiful tree, I'm going to be trimming it with all my old grandma's and grandpa's ornaments, my old ornaments, my mother and father's old stuff. It's just so exciting to unwrap everything. So thank you for asking that question.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I'd love a picture of it when you get it all oriented,
I,
oriented it up.
Yeah, let me just say, Patrice, if you want to just share, because I noticed you've been raising your hand, unless you were just raising your hand to raise your hand. The whole idea behind Recess is that it's open for everybody.
Oh, great. I didn't know that. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Craig, thank you so much for sharing that. I have a lot of Jewish friends, and I just really enjoyed hearing the history. It's interesting. I loved it. And I'm going to send what you sent to my friend Carol Becker today because, she celebrates Hanukkah. So I love hearing everybody's sharing about their Christmases. And I'm not a football fan. I'm a Yankees diehard fan. So I'm waiting for spring training, baby.
Yankees.
I grew up on the East Coast. I went to Catholic church. My parents smoked and fought the whole way there. The priest yelled at us, and then they smoked and fought the whole way home. You know, but we used to go and cut down the tree in the freezing snow and everything. And I always decorated the tree with my dad, and he had all these Christmas decorations from when he was a kid. They were antique. And then I moved to New York City, and one year I come home back to Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and there's a fake tree in our living room with ornaments, ugly ornaments all over it. And so that was it. But anyway, so here I am in California, and we've been here 8 years in this house. But before that, in Mill Valley, we had a slanted roof. So I always got like a 3-foot real tree. Then we moved here, and we have 10-foot ceilings. So we're getting this 8-foot tree, and every year it goes up, the price. So last year, I went to Target. I got a 3-foot tree with lights on it for $15, and that's my tree again this year.
Yeah,
Thanks.
it is interesting to life. Sometimes people just make things simpler, simpler, simpler.
Yeah. Yeah, and
I
just dragging the thing up the stairs and the needles, and we don't have cats, but we have dogs. But it's just different. And then for Thanksgiving, people are saying, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Nothing.
Yeah,
I am sitting home. It is quiet. It was so quiet. I have my two dogs. They're sleeping because I moved 3,000 miles away from my dysfunctional, very negative family purposely. I
yeah,
mean, seriously. And
yeah.
Christmas, and John works. He's an executive chef at a retirement community, so he was working, but he got home early. And I, like someone just said, it Christmas is about Jesus, and I feel that in my heart, And we got a wreath, a real wreath from Costco, and I'm going to decorate that. And I just pulled the tree out, my little 3-foot tree, and I got my presents. I'm going to wrap those for John, and boom, done. Everything was done over the internet.
I've
Perfect,
seen
perfect.
I've seen some
I
people.
always hear there's like, this whole concept, joy to the world, peace on earth. And it is pretty interesting how some people make, this time of season the most stressful part of their life.
Yeah, you see people
Right.
driving around and they're going crazy out there already because they got to
Where,
get somewhere,
where's the peace and the joy? It's like, screw
Yes.
that. I got to put
It's only
myself
one
in debt.
day.
Yeah, I
What?
got to put myself in debt and got to be a part of the Griswold, see if I can have the most decorated house in the neighborhood. It's like,
Yeah.
I've seen some people decorate their fake tree, and then they just leave it decorated, and then they saran wrap around it. They carry the whole thing up and put it away, and bring it down the next year, take the saran wrap off, and it's already decorated.
Uh, I do.
Charlie, were you trying to say something?
No, no, I wasn't. I was
Okay,
just laughing at, yeah, it's
just
so
laughing
true.
at
We,
everybody.
we stress
Come on, you
ourselves out.
guys, come out and talk about
I,
what you
I
do.
have one more thing to say. I do love at night driving around and seeing the people that decorate their houses. I think
Ah,
that's really
Yes.
pretty. It's
Yes.
really pretty.
Yeah.
yeah. So instead of doing the work, drive around and see the people that did the work.
Yeah, that all
Exactly.
depends. I enjoy helping my friend every year dress up his house, and it's fun. I love it. I love this time of season. Just not, if you'll excuse me, not just for the religious meaning,
Right.
but for the humanity meaning of people coming together to celebrate. That's
Very,
what
very
I love
true.
about it.
It gives people an excuse to be in the holiday cheer, right? For the
Exactly.
Christmas cheer. Anybody else?
Oh, come on.
I think, guys, that every day I wake up, it's Christmas.
Oh,
And
Nice.
I
nice.
used to decorate and put up trees and all that stuff when I had children, and we had a lot of little ones, but now that nobody's around, I just don't do that. And I live in a kind of a woke neighborhood where they think it's light pollution. It's kind of weird.
Must be too many Griswolds in that neighborhood.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful area,
Don't
just a
don't
lot
Bill,
of
don't
desert.
you and Arthur both live in Arizona, right?
Yeah, he
He
lives
lives in
in Phoenix.
Tucson.
I live in Tucson.
I
How
lived in
far how far
Tucson for a
apart is
couple of
that?
years,
Yeah,
about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Cool.
yeah, yeah.
My
He
I
lives
like
son
it
in
lives
there.
out. My son lives somewhere outside of
You told me he lives in Chandler or Gilbert or something like that.
yeah. It's just one of those what is it?
Uh,
One of those cities that I don't remember.
Phoenix is like a mini LA. They're about 5 million people, and we have 1 million.
They live in Queen Creek.
Oh, that's even
Oh,
further.
okay.
Never
So,
heard of that one.
That's
Yeah.
far.
but he told me that in their neighborhood, my son loves that. So he's one of those Griswold people. It's like, my God, it's like you
Uh,
see his house from satellite. But he still have his children are 11 and 9, so it's like I get it. I totally get it.
If I may share real quick, Star, thank you for posting in the chat, but you can come on and talk as well. She said, I work at a truck stop. I live alone now. I work the holidays so other people who have kids and family can spend it together. Truckers and travelers still need to get the fuel and food. I love putting a smile on their faces as they leave to continue on their journey. Star, bless you.
There you go.
That is amazing. Thank you so much.
That's what life's all about.
I'll tell you what I do for Christmas. Absolutely nothing. And that works for me. If I had grandkids that came for Christmas, I'd throw the tree up. But none of us give two about the tree. And so my house stays the same.
Here we go. We got camera. We're just.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah, there we
are.
Okay. Ezra Spotlight.
Terry, I was telling them before you got on. Terry, that there's selective times during the year where you become a Jehovah Witness.
I'm a Jehovah Witness from October to March.
right before Halloween. Right before Halloween.
When I go to Walmart, they go, you all ready for Thanksgiving or Christmas? And I'm like, I'm always ready because it doesn't change.
Right on, Terry. Right on.
I've always been that way, though. I mean, Hannah and Kyle would decorate the tree, and I'm like, okay, the 26th, this shit's got to go.
Lean down a little bit, hon, so we can see you.
Sit down.
There she is.
She likes moving. Terry loves moving.
He's a stand-up baby, aren't you?
He gets upset when you sit down, man.
Hi, Ezra. Hi, Terry. Hi,
okay,
Matt.
wait a minute. One more Ezra shot here. Spotlight. There we go.
Oh, there we are.
Aww.
Baby boy.
Okay, he's saying get back up. All right. So who else? Tell us what's going on for you.
It's nap time on it. Yeah.
Since I brought up the subject of Christmas, we can talk about something else.
Yeah, actually, Robert, can I talk about something else too?
Yeah.
Well, since I saw Arthur, I wanted to ask Arthur, how's crypto doing? Is it going to keep going up?
You talking about Bitcoin?
Oh, yeah.
Down.
Yeah, Bitcoin.
Bitcoin's always going to go up. It's never going to go to zero. But
but I mean, how's it in the next? I don't know, 5 years.
It's been going up 30% a year, but it's in a dip. But in this dip, this is when all like the banks and all these people are buying. You pay attention to the billionaires; they're buying tons of Bitcoin right now.
Oh, wow.
They're stacking. They're putting Bitcoin in their pockets.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like I've always had difficulty with things that I know that other people are manipulating. It's always interesting. I tell people all the time just let me know if I ever invest in Bitcoin, because if I do, it's going to go down. So it's like that. That's for me personally. That's God telling me to stay in my lane.
Well, you have all these countries right now that are trying to fill up a Bitcoin reserve, and then you also have the billionaires who are trying to collect it and create these ETFs for their investor clients. So there's a lot of buying.
Explain ETF.
It's just a way for people to invest into Bitcoin without actually holding the Bitcoin. So they're like with a company that buys the actual Bitcoin, but they just own like a share of it.
Mm.
And it also allows for people who have portfolios, like a traditional portfolio, to invest in Bitcoin without actually owning the Bitcoin and controlling it and holding it and securing it like on a wallet or anything like that.
Okay, thanks, Arthur.
Okay.
Oh, I had a question for Coach Bob. But Coach Bob, what's you have a team? I didn't know what your team.
A sports team. What your sports team is?
Mine's the Packers. Green Bay
Oh,
Packers.
okay.
We
I have
got
to.
demolished. Yeah.
Okay, I have to come out. I'm a Raider fan,
Oh
right?
boy.
Okay,
Oh,
right.
poor
Okay,
guy.
okay. You can say. So what I plan to do is when I go out, I'm gonna put this in front of it.
Oh, there you go.
What is that? Oh, the
Immunotech.
That's hilarious.
Are you still
So you can see
are you
me.
still a Raiders fan even though they moved to Vegas?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah?
My brother is in Vegas right now, and no, he yeah, he's still yeah, we're still Raider. We grew up in Oakland, so
I always wondered that if
yeah.
the fans still
So,
remained
but it's
Raiders
funny.
fans or
Oh
if they
yeah.
Oh, Raiders fans are faithful to the end. My dad.
but even though they moved to
Yeah.
another state.
Oh yeah. Well, when they came down here to Southern California, my dad didn't matter. Complete Raiders fan. In fact, my dad was Raiders fan. My stepmom was a 49ers fan. So you could literally draw a line right down the house, right down the middle of the house. They would sit on opposite sides and watch the game when the Raiders played the Niners. It was funny.
Yeah, why did California need three teams anyway? That doesn't make any sense. Chargers, 49ers, and the Raiders, what did they try to do?
It's called money.
Money.
Wow.
Yeah, and the Raiders hate the Pittsburgh Steelers, my team.
But
Fans hate the Pittsburgh Steelers.
who's gonna win it all, guys? Who you picking to?
The Rams, man.
Rams. I'm
Yeah,
a
the Rams
Ram.
are it. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
I
get
haven't been
out of
following.
here.
So the
Nah.
Eagles are out of it, right? I haven't.
No.
No,
If
they're
you ask
still
my
in it.
wife, it's the Broncos.
Go Colts. I like
Buffalo
the Indianapolis Colts.
Colts, okay.
Rams,
Except for-
Broncos, Super Bowl.
Jones is now out for the year. I was so surprised.
Yeah, Rivers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, hey, talk
How
about a
about
comeback.
that? The old fat guy still got it.
Hey, I'm back here. Are you guys still talking about football? I was getting some stuff done.
I'll talk about Christmas. Am I unmuted?
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
you're muted, Deb. Go
Go,
ahead.
go, Deb, go.
I was
All
joking,
right.
by the way. I was joking.
Oh, I bet.
Okay, well, my Christmas is, I feel very blessed. I get to spend it three different ways. My son lives in Santa Mauritius, married to a woman with 12 brothers and sisters. And when he married her, he adopted four of her children, from a previous marriage, and then he had his first son, my second grandson, James, who is autistic. So we go to his house because of all those, and we don't really like to take James to my daughter's house because she has 3 levels, and he likes to walk around and discover everything and pick everything up. So we go to Michael's house, and we have Christmas there. Then we go to Michelle, my daughter's house, who lives 3 minutes from me. I can walk to her house, and I help her decorate both of her tree, her traditional tree with she still has all the ornaments. I made them sit down at the kitchen table and paint and draw. We have ornaments that go back to 1963 on our tree. Little painted airplanes and wagons, and remember the silly little ball that anyway. But so then we go to Michelle's house, and that's where I spend the night, and we all put our Christmas pajamas on. Then we get up the next morning, and her husband makes us all this nice breakfast. And my first grandson lives there, so Sal has his office and apartment there in their house. So he comes out of the cave and joins us, and that's when we have like a lot of fun because he's hilarious. And we eat, and then we watch football, and then I come home and I have my little tiny place decorated, and I spend my Christmas. My mother died on Christmas Day, and it's not a sad thing.
Oh,
No, it's not a sad thing at all. I think it was 1996 when she passed away in bed in the nursing home with Santa Claus. I have the picture. Santa Claus is sitting on her bed when she took her last breath. So, but I thought, I was like, man, if I could pick any day to go, what a great day on Christmas, on Jesus's birthday. And, I've never viewed it as something sad. But then again, I was taken away from her when I was 18 months old. So I didn't have that kind of relationship, where, I would be, crying and mourning a lot. And so then, I get to spend it here and then go through my presents and figure out where I'm going to put everything. All the presents you get, you got to have another house, another room. But yeah, so I start figuring out, but so I really enjoy those 3 days. I feel very, very blessed that I live real close in between my 2 children, my 2 grandsons, and I have all of my step grandchildren through my son. So our little tiny family of just I'm the only grandparent left on both sides. All their grandparents are deceased. So we've always felt kind of small, like it's me, Michael, and Michelle. But with my son's family, we feel like a big family.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's my Christmas story.
It's pretty amazing when some people show up for Thanksgiving or Christmas, and there's 80 people in the house. That always blows me away. When you have that many siblings, I just remember when I was really young, my mom was 1 of 9.
Wow.
So I remember family reunions with 200 people at them.
Yeah.
And you remember all their names?
What?
You remembered all their names?
Hell no. Hell no.
This is your second cousin from such and such. It's like, wow.
Yeah. I totally get that Jeff Foxworthy funny deal where he says, you're a redneck when you go to a family reunion to pick up chicks.
Oh boy. Keep it clean.
You got to keep it in the family, right?
Oh God, how long has it been since we've heard those redneck jokes from him?
Oh my God.
Oh, I got a ton of them from living in Tennessee for 16 years.
Yeah. Mike and Trish, what do you guys do?
All right. So
it's funny. Mike's like, we fight.
We fight.
it's Rockin' Sock'em Robots.
Oh my goodness, where are those? I love those things.
It's complicated because of our dog, and I go to my daughter's, and Mike stays home with Surrey, and then he goes with his family wherever, and it's just not very exciting.
Pretty mellow, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is how I like it.
Quiet. There is nothing wrong with quiet. What, Matt?
Yeah.
No, she just wanted to say
No,
something.
I would say that's perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, if it works for you guys, that's all that matters.
It's all about dogs, right, Terry?
I get it. I won't leave my
Yeah.
dogs with anybody other than Robert and Kyle. So
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. I'm very particular. I
Me
leave
too.
I didn't leave my kids with anybody but my mom, because if something happened with my kids or my dog, shit's gone down. And it's not me. I don't care what season it is.
Yeah. That's how I feel about my dog.
Yep.
Yep. That's why I spend every Thanksgiving at my daughter's house babysitting Bella while she's in Tennessee for a week. Every year. Every year. She will not leave Bella. And I don't want her to. I look forward.
Oh, Ezra's winding up.
I got to hear him. Oh.
Well, he was talking a while ago a lot. So
Oh, I missed it.
He looked like he was singing, pounding on his leg and singing away.
yeah. He's going to be a lumberjack.
Yeah.
I
be a big guy, man. He's wearing clothes. He's what? Almost 6 months.
I just bought him these jammies, and his toes they're too small.
Oh,
And
wow.
what age are those?
What
jammies?
size is
9
he?
months.
Yeah, he's almost 6 months, and he's wearing 9-month jammies.
Still big. It's nap
He's a
time,
doll
actually, so
baby.
he should be winding up here in a couple minutes.
Hey, Matt, if you wanted to time it out the same as you and your brother, being 18 months apart, when he gets 9, that's when Hannah needs to be pregnant again.
Not gonna happen.
Accidents do happen. Accidents do happen.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, this is enough chaos for us right now. I got a lot of other shit going on.
So Matt, so what are you and Hannah planning on doing for Christmas? Just surviving, getting some sleep?
Yeah, I think that it'll heavily involve. We go to bed at
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock now. Never in my life. I've always been a night owl, and now I can't stay up past 8. Like I just go to sleep. I wake up at 5. Right?
No.
I saw this meme, and this guy was going through, and he's like, my wife is now since I've had kids, my wife is now my coworker, and my children are my boss.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's how life works now.
That's right.
So.
Isn't that true, Ezzy? Yeah. Yes, sir.
Are you just looking at your daddy?
Yes, sir. Are you just looking at your daddy?
Anybody else want to share?
Yeah, it's Deborah again. I've been wanting to do this on recess. Can you guys forgive me because I am having such eyesight problems that I can't see to post on our group. And that'll all be handled in January with cataract surgery. But until then, bear with me because I am a participator. I want to jump in and like and comment and post. So I'm doing the best I can every day. So I love you guys so much.
You need to ask Melody to borrow one of her helpers.
Oh yeah, definitely. That would be lovely. But
Deborah, you don't have to apologize for sure. You
well,
definitely
you'll
get
see a major change as soon as I can see online.
I'm just glad that you see enough to be with us.
Oh gosh, yes. You bless me. You bless me so many. Each and every one of you are treasures to me. Thank you.
Yes. Love communicating with each and every one of you.
Does Terry come home today?
Yes, he does.
Oh boy.
Say it again.
Yeah,
she does.
Susan asked me to ask you, Matt, to make sure that she doesn't take a certain extra carrying case with her.
No, I always put
another passenger.
I always put in my check-in.
No, she's talking about Ezra.
Oh.
Taking Ezra.
That's
I'm
funny.
driving
I
her,
was just-
and there's no
I was-
way I wouldn't be aware. So
I was just sitting here
got
thinking
about
how
an
hard
hour and
that's
10
going to
minute drive
be.
to the airport. So
That's going to be so hard for Terry to leave. I can't imagine. You know,
she's been here for a
darn it.
while, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it worse.
I'm like, let's just pull the Band-Aid off and get me in the car and get me the fuck out of here so I don't cry all night.
Reminds me when I was on Jungle Cruise as a skipper, whenever we asked people to get out, we would go, okay, ride's over, get out. Oh, I'm sorry. Please get out.
I feel so bad for all the grandparents that don't have their grandkids right next to them because mine are all within 15, 20 minutes of me. And I get to see them all the time. And then just like Saturday night or Saturday morning, we went to Junior Hoopsters for the 2 older girls. And they asked to spend the night. And I told them, no, because, I've got a lot of stuff to do around the house. So, 6 o'clock at night, they're calling us up. Can you please just come get us? So, yep, okay. We went and got them and they came and spent the night.
Yeah.
I can't wait for him to be that age, Sandy.
You can wait.
I know. It's growing up fast, it feels like. But, maybe I'm just in a time thing right now. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I don't really feel time as much because every day is different with him, which is great because before having him, every day was kind of the same. So now, I wake up, I don't know if I have to deal with poop or if whatever it may be, but...
You don't understand time right now because you don't own it.
Exactly. Yeah. But I'm loving it. I love being a dad. I love being a parent. So
You
I can't
can tell.
imagine not being.
Matt, when my grandson was Ezra's age, I had babysat him full time. I put him on my lap when I was on the computer, and he grew up to be this computer geek.
Listen,
I go in his
I don't know where
room,
I
he's
put
got
it.
3 screens, and he's doing all his.
Yeah, he's got this thing where if he sits on my lap, he hits my keyboard, and
Oh yeah.
it makes it hard to work. So I got an extra
hit
keyboard that he can hit.
Yeah.
He just hits his keyboard, and we work together. So-
Does he have red hair? Does he have red hair coming?
It's a little red. I got red in my beard. It's from our what is it?
Vikings.
Yeah, we're not Irish. We're Scottish.
Oh, Scott.
So
Yeah,
I'm like
Braveheart.
20-something% Scottish. So
Yeah, that's the Braveheart part of us.
yeah, no surrender.
I love Ezra singing Christmas carols to us right now.
I love his pajamas too. Like
Oh,
they're so
yeah.
cute.
New jammies. You're
Yes.
rolling too much. Yeah. See?
Those what, dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs with Christmas hats on them.
Are you gonna
I
talk?
thought that's what it was.
That's what
Okay.
they
Are you going to talk?
Aw.
What do you say?
What are you saying?
What do you say?
Hi,
It's funny 'cause
Ezra.
if you know my wife's Puerto Rican and Italian, so he's basically got her eyes, and then everything else is me. So
Talk about mixed heritages.
yeah,
Right?
Yeah, no kidding.
yeah. His ancestry DNA is gonna look crazy.
Goodness. Goodness. We're going to go down in a couple of minutes and make Matt some eggs.
Last time I get the chance to have my mom's eggs, so I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so then what's
take it.
what's special about mom's eggs?
Love.
Love.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay. That says it right there. I thought maybe it was a little special ingredient like Tabasco or
No, I put hot
ketchup
sauce
or
all
something
over
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
Terry's love language is taking care of the people she loves, and she's a master at it. She really,
Right.
truly is.
Thanks.
So get your ass home.
Your clean driveway.
I was gonna say you got to give her the shovel the minute she drives up in the driveway.
Oh no.
Hey, she gets home tonight at the ass
Ask
cracker.
Crack-Up
Yeah.
Tuesday morning at 12:30.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it'll be a
Yeah.
long day, but you know, it is what
I'll
it is.
hand her.
You know?
Just she's got a 3-hour layover in Salt Lake. Just get hammered,
Just
man.
walk and walk and walk.
Just start
Don't
hitting the
get,
beer.
don't get hammered. I've seen
Watch for
people
Taylor and
not make
everyone
their
in the
next plane
airport.
getting hammered.
That's why you got to find your gate first. You find your gate, and then you go to the bar.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Then you
don't-
hit the bar.
I don't even drink on the plane because I don't want to use the bathroom.
Leave a tracking device at the gate.
Yeah.
Terry gets poured into her seat after that, right?
Right?
She's flying. You're flying first.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's first class. She can do whatever she wants.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've racked up a few points in my air travel career. It's like Terry's a diamond. No, Terry's a platinum, and I'm a diamond. So I think at any one time I look back there, and there's between the both of us, we got like 500,000-600,000 points. So yeah, anytime.
Now you
Terry
got
wants-
Sorry to interrupt you. You got they're giving you the money for the trips at Immunitech.
Oh, that's so cool.
Mom immediately she heard that. She's like, those are the tickets for me and your dad to come back out here. So,
yeah, no doubt.
like instead of going to Cancun or something.
I was just in
La Vida, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, everybody needs to travel. If you love travel, everyone needs to travel enough where you go, I'm done with traveling.
I've been
You
on
inviting us?
Never be done.
There's a whole world out there to see and experience.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
I've never been to Montana.
Oh, it's pretty in the summer. It blows in the winter.
Are you inviting me?
I got it.
What'd you say, Trish?
I said, is Terry inviting me in Surrey?
Anytime.
I don't know. It's funny because every time we bring Matt, has the Korgs, and we bring them around our Goldens, and the Goldens don't like them, because the cords are like, they like to jump up on them and stuff. There's a dog that walks, that the people let the dog out once they see our dogs, we walk them. And she's just jumping on them all the time. I'm like, it's okay, just keep walking. They don't like other dogs, right? You know, unless maybe they're golden, who knows? But yeah.
Well, you're like me, Terry. We love dogs.
Yep. I do.
Yeah, we do too. I do say we tried Rover and we got our Rover person, so that's helpful.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't know. I think these two are my last because then
she says that every set of dogs. I said just get a small dog and then you can travel with the small dog.
I'm not a small dog person.
Yeah, she said
get a Chihuahua.
Stick it in your purse.
She said that with Misty. She said that with Buddy. She said that with Bo.
But I was younger then.
Yeah, but when you get older, then you want that companionship with the dogs, right?
Well, when I'm done traveling and I'm in my 80s, then I'll get another dog. Could you imagine? Jesus Christ.
She got
grandma.
Yeah.
Shit. I got these two when they were puppies at like, I don't know, they're 7.5. And the first time I ever had two at a time. And the first week I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, I slept next to them by their little thing that I bought them so they could sleep in. And yeah, it was, but after the first week, they learned how to go in and out of the doggy door and they don't pee on the carpet anymore. So then it's fine. But the first week I was like, you've got to be out of your mind, especially for two. But
yeah.
I love them. So
and they love you. They're gonna be jacked tonight as well.
They are jacked. And then I love up on them and I go, I'm going to bed. Go on. Yep. So, yeah.
You know,
Terry, are they litter mates?
Yes, they're brothers. Litter mates.
Okay.
Yeah.
Terry, you know you're my sailor sister. You know what that means?
I don't.
You cuss like a sailor.
After this, after that.
I do. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Her father was a truck driver.
I probably swear more than he does because I say
For
the F word
real?
all the time.
I believe you.
And he probably didn't say it very often, you know. But my mom will say it every once in a while, but not near, you know. But I didn't change. I didn't change my language when my kids were little. They didn't say the bad words till they were in the teenagers, and they'd say "fun." I said, "Just say the word. Who gives a shit?" You know what I mean? So our dinner table, when we're all together, it's just like bombs of the other
I grew up on the internet. I grew up playing online games and stuff. I was saying it in my bedroom all the time. That other stuff that I'd prefer not to say. So.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah. Yep. This is who I am. So if you don't like it, that's too bad. Good on you. Bye.
It's all good.
Love you, Terry.
That's funny shit. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Why? I'm not changing. No. No, I can't wait to teach Ezra some dirty words. He'll be in the grocery store and he'll say, I want those fucking cookies, right? Yeah.
It's so cute when little kids say that. We're here the other day and we're playing something and Christian knocked it down and all of a sudden he goes, damn it.
See those videos like on TikTok where they catch the kids, you know?
Yeah.
And they're saying, God damn it, or whatever they're saying. It's super funny, but the parents are like, oh my gosh. But it's so funny.
Sandy, if
they
you know the musical My Fair Lady, there's a song in there where he's saying, damn, 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 I love her face. And, of course, we wouldn't cuss except that. I mean, and, you know, my mom was like, well, I did raise them on the musicals, and so that's a musical. So that gets special, you know. We're okay there.
Yeah. Nora's 7 now, and her favorite song is I don't know what the name of it is, but it's "Bitch, I Said What I Said." It's Paint the Town Red. That's her, and she always says, "I have to sing the song, but you have to play it." And I said, "Why do I have to play it?" Because I can only say "bitch" if the song is playing. Okay, that's honey.
Danny, I have to say something because we thought about you last night, but we were talking. And I was like, I don't know if you guys know what Spotify Wrapped is. If you have Spotify, it's like at the end of the year, they'll tell you all the music you listen to and who you listen to the most. And she's 0.03 on Youngblood. Woo! She's like one of his top fans, I guess.
Whoa!
And John Hamm is tapping on my shoulder on TikTok. All right? He wants a friend request.
The John Hamm?
John Hamm. I had Ragnar too.
Oh my God,
Love
John
me some
Hamm.
Ragnar.
Dad, you better watch out, man.
Yeah. I got some stiff competitions out there.
Right? That's right.
I always tell people all the time, I said, you better find out what she cost a month before you start flirting with her.
I'm pretty, I mean, I'm pretty, what'd you say? Well, I like to drive nice cars, but other than that, I'm pretty low.
You didn't buy
Low
expensive
maintenance.
clothes.
I don't buy
Low
expensive
maintenance.
clothes.
Oh,
No.
hey guys, too. There's an app that can send misinformation now, and but be careful your texting it, because misinformation is coming out. It's so easy to do now.
Oh, wow. Isn't most shit misinformation?
Well, I forgot, but it's like I forgot the app name, but shoot. When I
Finish
when I
up. Go ahead, David.
Okay. Well, when I find it, I'll post in the group. When I find I
Okay.
know the guy. Yeah, I'll post.
I was gonna say, Craig, you hit that. It felt like the Oscars. Thanks, David, for letting everybody know. Definitely this time of year, especially, you get texts and stuff. Just
it's
just
from the
delete them.
text.
You know,
Be very careful. Yeah.
Like from Gordon, just like you get it from Gordon Ramsay, right? No.
Yeah, my best response to people when they send me anything is like, wait a minute. Yeah, I don't respond to them.
Gary, safe travels. I'll be praying for traveling mercies for you.
Love you guys. Love you guys. Have a
you.
really great day.
Have a great
Bye.
travel.
Love you all.
Great seeing you all.
Okay. I'm going
Yep.
crazy.
Merry Christmas,
Take care,
son.
everybody. Happy holidays. All the best.
Happy holidays, you too, Craig.
Happy
Thanks for that
Hanukkah.
post, Craig. That was a great post. I needed that
Happy
one, Craig.
Hanukkah.
Thank you very much. Take care, everyone.